Well, one of the big question marks is we don't really know what a Brexit would look like.
The short answer is nobody can tell.
Yeah, that's one of the big questions. It's hard to know what will happen, and I kind of suspect that in the very short term, nothing will change or not much will change because everything will need to be renegotiated. But so firstly, all of the British laws that are somehow influenced by EU legislation or are the result of Britain passing laws to transpose EU legislation, they're still going to be there. So that all has to be worked out, going through the books, what to keep, what to get rid of. That will be a long process.
Is the sovereignty, is the power of a state stronger when they are independent or when they are part of a group? So, for instance, is North Korea stronger than France? Somebody could argue that France is part of the EU, of the OECD, NATO, etc., etc., etc. North Korea is very independent. Which country is stronger? If we want to take that in even more kind of, if you like, practical, maybe this is a very strong example, there's a very strong debate within the field of European Union studies where the so-called intergovernmentalist argument says that actually being part of the EU makes you stronger because you are able to negotiate deals. Let's say if we have a deal between China and the EU, it's much easier for Britain or France or Germany or Italy to project their preferences towards China because they negotiate as a bloc than each country individually.
It's very difficult and very hard to tell. There are some aspects of our security that will continue and are not dependent on EU membership. Our existence in membership of NATO, our participation in the Five Eyes intelligence security sharing relationships with the United States, Australia, Canada and New Zealand. Those kinds of arrangements will continue. But there are a whole series of other EU-related security operations through maritime security, the patrolling of borders, the intelligence sharing information through the EU, which might suffer or certainly will have to be dealt with if the UK does leave.
Yes, it's true that Greenland left the European communities back in 1982, but this would be the first time a country would have left. We have been part of this European integration project under the various names since 1973. So a whole bunch of our laws, a whole bunch of our political practices have been framed by that over a long period of time. So quite what an exit would look like, we don't really know.